Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I decided that we should end all, or I don't know why I always say we, like you guys or anybody's doing this with me. I decided I wanted to try to end off the fall season with some thrillers. I am not a thriller girly. I am like romance, fantasy, contemporary, a mix of all those. I do like some every now and then. I decided to just try to get as much in of them as possible and see if I could find one I really like. Because there are, like I said, I do like them. I just don't reach for them. I'm never in the mood for them. I decided to make a challenge for myself of reading thrillers until I find a 5-star. I gave A Good Girl's Guide to Murder 5 stars. I think the second one I only gave like maybe 3.75. And then I haven't read the third one, which is As Good as Dead, or the Killjoy, like the little, I guess, novella. I don't know what it is. I own those two, so those are two of our options. I do, however, have The Housemaid. I have to go recheck this one out, and then I will be starting it tonight. I am going to get a few more thrillers while I'm there, just like maybe 2. But I hear so many good things about this that I'm scared to read it first, because what if it is my 5-star and then this whole video is just like pointless? Okay, library trip has been made. Obviously we had to recheck this out because yeah, I got Local Woman Missing. Honestly, I don't remember if I've seen good things about this, but I just grabbed it. And then this one actually sounded really good. So we have She's Not Sorry by Mary, I'm not even going to try to say her last name. It has been 2 weeks now since I started this video, and I have some updates. Past 2 weeks, I have done read 2 Mary Kubica books. My very first Frida McFadden book. And I started another Frida McFadden book this morning while I was getting ready on audiobook, so no opinions on that one yet. Let's recap. Start off with this first one. I know I said the point of this video was to read until I found a 5-star thriller. I don't see that happening. So really it's just going to be non-stop thriller reading, which is okay by me. This one was 3.75 stars. Took it down a star just because, or like a quarter of a star, just because the writing's not for me. It's so choppy, like these just short sentences, like back to back. The details, the amount, like we need details in a mystery, I believe. I don't know. Who am I? So then I followed that up with She's Not Sorry by the same author, and I DNF'd. It was so bad. I'm so sorry. It was so bad. I can't even make it halfway through. I tried so hard to at least, if I DNF a book, I want to be halfway through it before I'm like, okay, I can't do this anymore. But it was like I was forcing myself. The writing's terrible. It's like, so the details in the last book weren't necessary. No, this one, and it made no sense. There were so many different storylines going on at the same time. Another thing, which when I read the reviews on this book afterwards, I didn't see one person comment on this, but why? And this book came out in, when was it published? Hold on, because I have a bone to pick about this. 2024, this year. Girl, why is the teenage daughter thin and pretty like every girl wants to be, and she repeats this throughout here, how the daughter is like a thin, pretty girl. I mean, are we trying to bring back the anorexia trend or something? Like, so yeah, DNF. And then I read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. I am so late to it. Oh my god. But let me just say, I gave it 4.5. I went into this after finding out that they're making it, I think, a movie or a show. I don't know. But either one, with Amanda, I can't say her last name, but the girl from Mamma Mia, and Sydney Sweeney. So this was like a movie inside my head. I picture Sydney Sweeney and Amanda perfectly as Nina and Millie. I loved it. I really loved it. I want to read the second one, just not right now. Finally, at the end of this little reading challenge thing, and I'm very, very happy with that. I can't take any more thrillers. I've been thrillered out. So last clip I said I started The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden, which I did on audiobook, but I ran out of listening hours because Spotify sucks. I ran out of listening hours. I have like maybe 5 more days before I can go back to that book. I made it 30% through and it just stopped. Very upsetting, very, very upsetting. So I can't really give a rating for that one right now, obviously, because it's not been read. Though I did get to these 2 and have 2 more off my actual TBR, which is great. As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This one I gave 3.75 stars or 25. It was 3 point something. I just think it dragged out way too long. This was so good. Not as good as the first. Honestly, I don't know why, but I think the second might be my favorite. And no, the second's probably my favorite. It was good. It was just too dragged out. I saw people saying that they don't like the way that Pip, like seeing this side of Pip, like a spoiler, a murder. Jason deserved it. The way that she went about it, it could have been, like I said, it could have been done so fast. I think the storyline of Pip doing what she did after Jason kidnapped her was like so... I didn't expect that. They definitely could have cut it short, but I didn't expect that. So I did like that little twist of it. I finished off with Killjoy, also by Holly Jackson. This is a little novella set before the first A Good Girl's Guide to Murder book. I really liked it. I gave it a 3. I've only read one other novella, and even that one I didn't rate high, even though I liked it. Pip is at a murder mystery party set in the 20s. They're all dressed up. They have to obviously figure out who murdered this person here. And I had to keep reminding myself, this is in Connor and Jamie's house, so it doesn't look like an old-timey mansion set on a private island, which I thought was great. That's how good it was. Like, I guess the writing and their acting for this game. I liked seeing Pip before she was tainted with all this terrible stuff that she's been through since the first book. Like, just, you know, seeing her casual, living her life. It was great. This challenge is finally over. I got my thrillers out. I mean, I'm sure I'll read another thriller here or there, but back-to-back thrillers. I need a palette cleanse. I did start The Serpent and the Night of Wings. Is that what it's called? I don't even know what it's called. But I started that on my Kindle, like, in between reading this, or in the middle of reading this one, just because I like deeply needed something not thriller. Hopefully by the time I upload this or edit it, I will have my listening hours back and I could try to finish The Boyfriend, because I would like to include my rating for that, because so far I was really liking it. Like, it was great. It's so fast. Audiobook, great. Like, it's just, I love it. So I feel like it's going to be rated pretty highly. So if I get done with this, or if I get done with that before this is out, I will update on here. If not, you can always go follow me on Storygraph or on Goodreads. I'm more so on Storygraph though. It's just better, I'm sorry. But if you want an update for The Boyfriend, just check there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you whenever I see you.